Sean, I am. I am. Yes, I am. Honey, I go where God leads me, and for some reason, He led me that way. And so I am happy. God is good. Went to church this morning, and it was awesome. It was amazing. Let me turn. Someone already mentioned it in a shady way. Ignore it. Don't respond, please. Oh, I won't. Look, I already stated in my video, in my last video, I'm going to state it in this video again, that people they're going to talk negative about whatever it is I do. It doesn't matter if I'm doing this or if it was something else. You don't understand what I'm saying? If it was me joining the army, if it was me doing another type of career, whatever it is, they are going to say something negative in a shady way. Instead of I don't know why people don't think that people can change. I don't know why people don't think. You got folks that's been in jail for years for murder. They've been in jail for years for murder, for heinous crimes. We got people that have abused people, and they come out. For some reason, somewhere, shape, or form, you could be anywhere, and they found Jesus, and they have now become pastors. I read where one lady, she was a porn star. She was a porn star for years and years. And guess what? Now she's part of the clergy. Now she's a minister. Let me tell you who makes the best minister. Why they shading? The ones that have been through something. Because the ones that have been through something, they can share their testimony with you on how they've been through that storm and how they overcame it and how God touched on their lives. So those should be the ones that you should actually listen to, pay attention to. But instead, of course, they want to talk negative. They want to say shady things that you can't never, when you're the one trying to get your life together and trying to walk a straight and narrow line, you can't never be that one. But for them, they've been perfect all their life. They've been somewhere, some way, some shape or form. They've been perfect all their lives. But you can't do nothing good. You can't do nothing good. So, you know what I'm going to do, Sean? I'm going to pray for them. I'm going to pray that God touches on their life and that they can find something and do something that's memorable, that's worth something to somebody. Because I found mine. I found mine, baby, and I am happy. Honey, I am so happy and I am so excited. Honey, I can do a dance. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He did it for me. He could do it for you. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He did it for me. He could do it for you. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Come on now. Y'all should be singing a praise that this queen right here have been touched. Okay? You should be singing a praise that this queen has been touched. Instead, they want to talk negative about it. Instead, they want to have something negative to say. Oh, I forgot to put some. No, it's something I came in here to get. The queen came in here to get her mascara. I need some mascara on these eyelashes. That's all you can do. All this back and forward makes no sense. That's why I'm not on here as much. It gets stupid at times. It gets ridiculous. It gets ridiculous. And that's why so many people have left. That's why YouTube is making changes. I'm not worried about these people because as long as I'm doing things positive, as long as I'm saying something positive, as long as I'm making positive things happen, I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. See, YouTube is getting rid of all of the messy people. YouTube is getting rid of all of the people that is shading and dragging and being disrespectful to others. And they weaning them out because you know why? Because now the stars, the movie stars, the celebrities are now wanting to be big YouTubers. And with them wanting to be big YouTubers, they can't have this mess on here. They can't have none of this mess on here. So them people that shade me now, they won't have their channel soon. I'll be sitting back laughing because those are going to be the ones that is going to be coming back to Miss Gina, Minister Gina, saying, can you help me? Miss Gina, can you help? Do you know how many I get that have left the queendom and have came back and said, Miss Gina, I truly apologize to you. Is it okay that I stay? Is it okay that I come back over here? Miss Gina, I've been in your bushes for a long time and I watched you and I see how you move and everything else and I'm comfortable over here. See, they'll be the ones that's shading. The ones that's shading. It's okay. Go ahead and shade. Because I'm protected by God. I'm protected by God. He got me covered. And you still going to be miserable. Still going to be miserable. Yep, you can't talk about no YouTubers anymore. Don't know when it starts, but they are going to be in for a rude awakening. Yes, Sean. They going to be in for a rude awakening because they snatching channels. And remember, they still being so disrespectful and you can't do that because now they concerned about the children. Now they concerned. You don't think just because you pushed that notice that says it's not for children, that children ain't still watching. You don't think that just because you pushed that notice that said not for children, that YouTube is not still watching. Baby, they still watching. They still watching. You just don't know that they still watching. They still watching. They still watching. And they still paying attention. Honey, they still. Hey, A. Rice, God bless. God bless. And so YouTube is just ready to just make their mark. They just ready to say, let me get rid of them. They ready to say, let me shut it down. That's all. They just ready to say, let me shut it down. And then we are going to see what they gonna do. What they gonna do next. What are they gonna do? I got some good things going for me, honey. I got y'all know I have to have my ice. Y'all already know. You already know I gotta have my ice. My ice and my Dr. Pepper. Now we could go. I'm going to read your comments as soon as I get in the van, Sean. All of the kids and everybody is asleep. Oh, I'm glad it's pretty nice out. It's raining a little bit, but that's okay. Sean, you said Lovely T has been trying to tell people this long ago, but they shaded her and didn't care. But now they about to snatch those little checks. They gonna have to go get some real jobs now. It's gonna be, yes. Somebody was talking about, honey, you in a minute, if it get any worse, they gonna be charging us. You know how Netflix and all of them charge us? YouTube gonna be charging us to go live. YouTube is going to be charging us to get on. They're gonna be charging, and all those people that's been sitting back on their ass talking about this they real job. I'ma quit my job. See, the difference between those that shading me, Miss Gina always worked. Miss Gina always got out here and hustled her ass off. Okay, ain't no shame in my game. Ain't no shame about going out here and being able to feed, or trying to feed your children the best way that you can. Ain't no shading in that. Ain't no shading in that. So they could say, they can shade me all they want, because they've been hating on me. They've been hating on me forever, for years. They've been hating on how I always overcome those storms, honey, those hurricanes. They've been wondering how I do it. You know how I did it? It ain't hard. I always stayed prayed up. I always stayed prayed up. My focus was always in the Lord. Sorry, guys. My focus have always been in God. And I always, no matter what I went through, even when I doubted myself, I wasn't gonna doubt him. I wasn't gonna doubt him. I doubted what I could do. I doubted if I was gonna make it through, but I never, ever, 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 ever doubted him. Never doubted him. So they gonna be shading some more. Sean, you gonna come back over here, baby. You know I love you. Miss Gina, girl, they done made about 3-4 more videos about you. And I'm gonna be sitting up there saying, thank you. Thank you for the new viewers. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say thank you for the new viewers. You know why? That Miss Gina is trying to help change lives. Miss Gina trying to help change. Now, I can't save, your soul, but I'll try. Kids, my children saved my soul. And so, but I want to change lives. I want to change lives for the better. There's so many people, anybody to talk to. And so I want to, I want to be there for them. I want to be there. Stupid youth content creators, that is called doing God's work, because this is what we need. Yep, they not gonna have they too. And those of you that are going to church tonight, if you are going to church tonight, I need you to do 2 things. I need for you to pray for the kingdom. I need for you to pray for all of us, really. And I need for you to encourage someone, and start with yourself. I need easy for you to notice what somebody else's wrongs. It's easy for you to speak on else's trials and tribulations and drama and mess and everything else, but you can't do none of that for yourself. It's easy for some of us to love somebody else more than we love ourselves. That's the reason why a lot of us do the things that we do, because we love the other person more than we love our own selves. We forgive our abusers over and over again. You know, we go back and do the same thing. We go wake up and go to jobs that we don't want, that makes us sick to our stomach. You know why we do all of those things? Because it's easy. It's easy. Anything that is hard, that is worth having, God is not going to make easy for you. I was at the church today, this morning, and I got up there and I did my testimony, and I touched a lot of people this morning. A lot of people was coming after, and they was saying to me, Miss Gina, Minister, they said, you don't know how you touched me. They told me how they were scared, that they wanted to come up and share testimonies and talk about what they went through and everything. They were scared. And I got up there and I shared some of the things that I went through and how I overcame them, and how now I came to a place of where I am at right now. Okay? God sent me, placed me into this place where I am at right now. And all I can do is pray every day, morning, noon, and night, that I do him right, that I do him justice. That's all I can do. All I can do is ask him to lead me, anyway, which every day, all of this. Y'all didn't know I was taking classes and I was doing, you know, what I was doing behind the scenes, because you can't tell nobody nothing. Because if you share let me tell you something. If I had shared that I was taking some classes and that I was going through counseling and I was talking to people, honey, them folks would have dragged me and shaded me and discouraged me. And so the Lord said, you keep this to yourself. You do what my children didn't even know. They just be like, Mom, where you going? Take care of some business. Mom, why you up this late? What you reading? Just taking care of some business. You know? And I figured Thanksgiving was the day to share it with the world. And I shared it with my family first, and then I shared it with you guys. And now I'm sharing it with the world. And I had people coming up to me asking me, Miss Gina, do you have an office? I said, I'm sorry, I don't. And they was like, and I've always had that from the time I was a young, where people always said, even on here, some of y'all seen them, they say, Miss Gina, I can feel you through the screen. I can feel your spirit and your aura. I've always had that. And some of them people, I want you to just say, here's my address, come on over. But you can't invite everybody to your house. Even if they in the, you can't invite them to your house or whatever. One person, this gentleman came, him and his wife actually, came up to me, and the wife said, we have similar stories. We come from similar circumstances. And she said, I applaud you. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. She moved me to tears. She says, I want to help you. And I'm like, huh? Because I'm saying to myself, I'm good now. I'm okay. Miss Gina struggled for time, but she said, no, I want to help you. And I said, excuse me? She said, God been had a plan for you. And someone told me this before. Even some of y'all got on here. She said, God been had a plan for you. And she said some things been holding you back. And she said some things is holding you back right now. And she said, but I know you can move mountains, honey. Today, Miss Gina moved clouds. Do you hear me? I always talk about y'all, my queendom people, friends, and things. Today, Miss, tomorrow, I'm going to be moving mountains. And she said, help you move mountains. Okay? So that's where I'm going right now. She has an office. Well, they own property and they have a building, and it has several businesses in it. And she has a couple of vacant offices there. If I had the tools to help me. So I didn't think nothing of it. She said, "What are you doing after church?" And I said, "I'm going home, to my kids." And I was supposed to go and take my goddaughter to go see these apartments. But she said she wanted to wait because she got to get her insurance on her car tomorrow. So she said, "I'll just wait till tomorrow, Ma," because she said, "I don't want to drive way out there or whatever and get pulled over because I don't have any insurance." I said, "Okay." So that was my plan. And that was my appointment, and that got canceled. And so I said, "Well, I had an appointment, but my appointment got canceled." And actually 2 of my appointments got canceled today. And so she says, "How about you meet me to the location and let's talk." I said, "Okay." And in my mind, I said, "I'm not going to," look, I was happy and I was appreciative and everything. And I said, I'm just going to put it in God's hands. And I, got home, touched up my makeup and my face and everything a little bit. And I said, "God, I'm going to put this in your hands. Whatever is meant to be is meant to be." Because one thing that I have found out, living in different places, living in different counties, living in different areas, that everybody don't have the help and support that they need. Everybody don't have a food pantry. Everybody don't have the means to pay their light bill. Everybody don't have car insurance, not even liability. You know why? Because they can't afford it. You always gotta pick and choose. Everybody can't buy groceries and pay the rent. And there is no agencies, there is nothing out here to help. And the rich is getting richer, and the messy is getting messier, and everybody else is giving in, and they're giving to those that take, and don't give anything back. They don't give anything back. And I've always said, if God made a way for me, because so many people has helped me and looked out for me, I'm gonna make a way. That was the reason, that was the sole reason for the Cash App party. It was to help a lot of you viewers, those of you that's viewing me right now in the clouds, in the bushes, in the background. Those of you that's viewing me and viewing others, y'all going through your own trials and tribulations. Y'all going through your own thing. And that was the reason, so that I could try to give back and help you guys, even though they talked about me and said stuff. But the other ones wasn't helping their viewers, their subscribers, their supporters. They still not. They people come over here when we do a party. They people come over here when we do a celebration. You see what I'm saying? We have got to start giving back. We have got to start helping those that help us. Support those that try to get up out here and go get a job, and they can't always get on an Uber, get a Lyft, catch a bus. They can't always do none of this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So we have got to make a change. We got to help them. So if this right here is a blessing, if it was a reason for that couple to come up to me after church, after hearing my testimony, and you know, and I did say to others, if there's any way, shape, or form that I could help you, if you need someone to talk to, you can talk to me. If you need a shoulder to lean on, you can lean on my shoulder. Come on now, please thumbs up this video. We got 15 in the house, and I know we got many watching in the clouds, and we got many watching in the bushes. We can, come on now. We should at least have about 12. 12 thumbs up. But I'm a good listener just as well as I'm a good talker. You know, she said, oh, thank you. See, people feel good. Some folks, they just want a good positive word. I just don't know, honey. When I was going through so much that I was just like, nobody gives me a positive word. Nobody, you know, says anything, Gina, you did good, or this and that and everything else. And my baby, my child, my daughter came in and she says, you're such a good mommy. You a good mommy. And you know what? It didn't matter what anybody else said. It mattered what she said, because when she told me I was a good mommy, I knew I was a good mom. I was a great mommy. Because what you put out and what your children soak in, it says a lot. It says a lot. When my sons come and hug me and they tell me, Ma, I love you. I don't care about what nobody else say. Do you know my niece? My niece, who's all the way in Atlanta, Georgia, she said to me, Auntie, I am so proud of you. Y'all, I was in tears. I ain't gonna lie, I broke down. My niece, she said, Auntie, she kept texting me. She said, Auntie, I am really, really, really proud of you. I was just like, now it meant a lot that my kids said it. It meant a lot that my friends said it. But it meant even more, a million times more, and I'm going to tell you why, that my niece said it. Because my family has been torn for years. My family has been broken for years. I have a sister that when you get mad at her, I want you to talk to her children. You know, she don't want you to have with her kids. You know, I've had a family. I told you, got 30 years I prayed that my mom will come around and her heart would get softened. And now my mom speaks highly of me and she tells me she loves me now. You know, and she hugs me and she kisses me. And I didn't get none of that. I didn't get none of that before. So I came from a broken family, a family that was torn, that is now healed. So when my niece says to me, I am so proud of you, that lets me know I came a long way. I've a long way. Do you understand me? And it's good. The feeling is amazing. And I'm saying, I don't know who I'm talking to today. All I know is God's having me talk to somebody. So if you come from a family, or you're in a family currently right now that is torn, that is broken, you don't have a relationship with, you don't have a relationship with yourself. Don't think that you're broken. Don't think that you're torn. You can't be healed, because you can be healed. You can be healed. God can put it back together and heal it like it ain't never happened. Never happened. And if ain't nobody told you that they proud of you, I'm proud of you for trying. I'm proud of you for listening right now. Because you ain't got to be here listening to me. Y'all, you could be off, honey. Y'all could be on another channel listening to the mess. Y'all could be on another channel, honey, soaking in all that negativity and all that devil. Okay? Y'all can be over there listening and talking and saying things and agreeing with what they saying about me, honey, because it's coming. Let me tell you something. The storm always comes before the sun. The storm always comes before the storm, honey. You see these clouds and stuff that's kicking in right now? Look at it now, it's getting bright. I'm going on it now, it's trying to get bright. You gotta have clouds, the storm, the rain, the hurricanes, all that before you see the sun and the rainbow, before the heat start trickling down on you. It always gets a little worse before it get better, but when it get better, woo, baby, it's amazing. It's amazing when it get better. Don't think that you by yourself. Don't think that you alone, because you're not alone. You are not alone. I got you. I've always been here.
My email, I dropped my email. It is we gonna help everybody get together. Gina, you do know they doxing already to call your church. They can call whatever church they want, because what they don't belong to a church. The gag is, remember when I used to take y'all to church with me in the morning, and I got on here and told y'all I hadn't been to church in a while. So I don't need nobody. The church that I went to today, I was visiting someone else's church. See, that's the thing. That you can show whatever videos that you want. My videos are already out here. Okay, for anybody to see. Even the last church, they knew I did YouTube. They knew I did all kind of videos and stuff. Honey, it ain't no secret. Churches ain't bothered by that. Honey, you got church pastors in here doing stuff that they ain't supposed to be doing and all kind of stuff. You think they worried about me saying and talking about somebody and sharing my testimonies on a camera? They ain't concerned. They ain't worried about that. Do you, boo? Do you? You can't touch me. I don't have a church that I belong to. Miss Gina don't need, thank you, Sean, though. Thank you, love, for the heads. But Miss Gina don't need to get ahead of nobody, because I don't belong to a church. I belong to my own congregation. You understand me? I belong to my own congregation. I'm not a member of any church. I go visit different churches, yes. I got up this morning and went and visit a church, but I don't belong to any church. And that church that I belong to, that I was a member of about 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been about 2 years that I was a member of. 2 years. Honey, when they call them and talk to them, they gonna say she ain't been here in 2 years. We ain't seen her, and I still get emails from them asking me to come back. Okay? I still get emails from them asking me to come back. Now, they don't even know that I'm a minister now, because I ain't contact nobody from that church unless they watching me now. You know, they might hit me up later. But if anything, do you think that will put me in a worse situation or a better situation? Okay? Would it put me in a worse situation or a better situation? They would want me even more. You know why? Because the members in their church that's going through some stuff, that went through some things, they can say, Miss Gina, Minister G, can you talk to this young lady? Can you talk to this gentleman? Can you talk to this family? Can you talk to this couple? Because you've been through something and look where you're going right now. See, they got issues that when folks want to break you, they want to dox you and they want to break you down, and they want you to be scared because they always want to put your stuff out there. Go right ahead, baby. Go right ahead, because Miss Gina don't belong to. Let this be crystal clear. Let this be crystal, because I don't want y'all to be going and sending stuff to people's videos and sending videos to people's churches that I don't even belong. They're going to be, because you're going to look stupid, because they're going to ask you, who is this woman? We don't even know this woman. She don't belong to our church. I'm not a member of any church. Know that. I'm not a member of anyone's church. Okay? Miss Gina will have her own church, honey. Do you not know I can have church every Sunday in my house? Honey, I can have church every Sunday in my home. Okay? I don't need to go and be a member and belong to somebody else. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all always think, you devils always think that you breaking somebody down, that you tearing somebody down. Y'all always want to destroy somebody. I'm a child of God. You cannot hurt me. You cannot bother me. Okay? That's right. We all have a past, and that past must be glowing, Prima Wanda. Miss Prima Wanda, that past must be outstanding, honey. Girl, it must be amazing. For them to think that they telling something on me, you ain't telling nothing on me that nobody don't know. What you gonna tell them? That Miss Gina says she do foot fetishes to take care of her family? That's a legit job. That's a legal job. Do that make me look bad when you got priests out here raping children? Okay? You got priests out here doing unpaid attention to some of this adult entertainment stuff that Miss Gina talk about. Guys, they flagging me. Jay Wilson does it every week. So why can't you come on right over there and listen? They go right over there with the mess and the back and forth and all that. I should be buffering like I am, but that's okay. Y'all monkeys don't stop no show. Y'all been highly favored. I'm okay. Love says it. His quantity. I'm just gonna say, video guys. I'll be back anyway. I'm almost pulling up to my appointment. I want to let you guys know what's going to happen. They can't rain on our parade. I love you guys.